Hi, my name is John Whitehead, and welcome to this week's video blog post on leadership and leadership development. I'm an executive and leadership coach. Over the past number of weeks, we've been talking about having to maintain that physical distance. And myself, I'm in a lucky position, I guess, in the sense that I work from home anyway. I work with my clients using this platform virtually. And so it wasn't such a huge, big shift. Any of my clients I was seeing locally, we've transitioned to using video. But there are those workers that have to be out there, essential workers. Those are, we automatically think of healthcare workers, or the folks working in the retail industry that are keeping our food stores and our pharmacies open. But there are other essential services too. People are transit drivers, for example. People keeping our utilities going. And what happens in those situations was those folks have to do a very difficult job, of course, of keeping the social or physical distance of 2 meters while still doing the work. And it's one thing to get workers going out, but what are you as the leader doing? Are you maintaining those connections with your people? Are you maintaining the leadership that those folks need? I was on a conversation with somebody this week who had a challenge that the supervisors that they have that report to them, some of them are balking at going out to manage their folks in the field. But that's still a critical thing. Yes, you know, you kind of think, well, can they stay at home and work? But there's two things going on here. One, there are safety issues. So one of the jobs the supervisors is doing is maintaining, making sure that people out in the field are safe. That's important. But there's a real leadership thing here too. If I'm expecting my people to be out in the field working, shouldn't I also be there, at least showing up, connecting with them, talking with them, holding them up? It would be like if you had nurses in a hospital working and the nursing supervisors were stayed at home. I'm sure those nursing supervisors are on the ward too, helping, supporting, and kicking in when it's required. The same thing for all those service workers. So I guess my question is, if you're a leader of a group, and if they're all staying at home or working remotely, that's fine. That makes a lot of sense. But what are you doing to support your workers if they're out in the field? Kouzes and Posner's talk about modeling the way. Modeling the way is showing up, being there, being present for them. Showing, in my mind anyway, either way I view it is demonstrating that you do the job as well, that you're not scared to get your hands dirty. So in normal circumstances, you'd be in there like the rest of them. Okay, you're modeling the behavior that you want your people to follow. This situation right now that we're in really flips that around a little bit and says, modeling the way by being present with them, by supporting them. Yes, we keep our social distance or our physical distance. Yes, we make sure we're being very careful with tools that we're handling, that, if we wear gloves, we wear gloves, that we sanitize equipment as best we can. But the reality is there's some situations where that's just not possible. So taking care of one another. Think about that. I'd be interested in your comments and thoughts on that. Because it's easy for us that are staying at home to say stay at home, but there are those that really do have to be out there, making sure that we're safe, making sure that we do have power, making sure that our water is still running and our water is safe to drink. There's a lot going on there behind the scenes of people still doing their job, for the jobs to keep us safe, so that we can sit in our homes and work remotely. Anyway, something to think about this week. Thank you very much, and we hope to talk to you and see you next week. Oh, and again, feel free to put some comments or suggestions at the bottom of this message. I'd love to see what you think about this. Take care.